bit nervous because this is the one screening where, like, I feel like I made a movie about the mafia and I'm showing it to the mafia. So I hope you guys like it. Here's one of the stars, Caleb Worthy.
Hey, what's up? I just want to say I am a huge fan of battle rap. I love it. We worked really hard to try to do the battle rap world justice. I really hope you enjoy this film. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of a lot of the people in this room, so I'm really excited for you guys to see this. This is really cool.
I just want to say thank you, New York, for showing this movie first of all, and thank you guys that's in here for sitting down and taking y'all time out to see this movie tonight. And like he just said, we're doing a battle rap movie for y'all culture, so I really, really hope y'all see this movie and y'all hope that we all did y'all justice for y'all culture. And I really hope this movie means a lot to y'all and y'all get something out of it when y'all done seeing it. And that's all I really got to say. Thank you, New York.
Right, no, good, because I'm not going to be long at all. Just shout out to the culture, everybody I only see Sarah, I see Sway, and anybody else that's in here involved with the culture, you know who you are, you know what I mean? I just got to give us, you know what I mean, the utmost, and you know, this is a movie inspired about what we do. So, and shout out Jackie Long, Joseph Kahn, Caleb Worthy. I mean, their commitment to just, you know, expressing what we do, like the utmost gratitude. I mean that, fellas, for real, because we live for this. This was just like, you know, something we should do, and just to see our story like in lights like that, it means really a lot, you know what I mean, to the culture. I mean that. So thank you. And I thank y'all, man. Let's get into it. We're gonna hold this thing up.
Afterwards, we'll do a Q&A if you want to stick around and ask any questions.
Yes. First off, good movie. Good movie. I'll say that if you weren't here too. So I enjoyed myself. You did a great job. You did a good job. You did a good job. Yeah, come on, everybody give him a round of applause, man. Tell me what made you come up and want to do a battle rap movie.
I wanted to make a movie about battle rap for a long time, and literally back in 2002, but I was working with Eminem. He was on set, we were shooting a video, and he said, I just did this movie about battle rap. And I was like, ah, fuck, I'm done, right? And then many, many years passed by, and I noticed something about culture. You know, today, everyone gets offended about everything, you know? And we, like, literally, everybody just is afraid to say anything. But there's a place where it seems like people aren't afraid to say anything, and that's battle rap.
That's a fact.
And I think it's such a big contrast between the world as it operates right now versus how it operates on the street. So I just wanted to sort of examine what that difference is. Why do people say these super fucking offensive things, and yet in that culture, somehow still stay friends, or maybe not, you know? Sometimes. Versus how you can't literally say anything. Like if you said anything in a battle rap at work, you get fired. So I just wanted to sort of explore that, and I thought battle rap would be an interesting prism to explore society today.
Well, what he did,
Yeah.
he wouldn't have left that baby, right?
I also wanted to make fun of white people for 2 hours.
He would have left that venue. That was pretty deep. I don't think I've ever seen battle rap get that deep, but it is a movie, so yeah. That deep? I've never seen it then. And have them actually do the movie.
Well, okay, so we'll start with Jackie, okay? You know, we talked about stereotypes in this movie and racism and sexism and all that stuff. And when I was casting this movie, I actually realized that I actually am a little racist and got some stereotypes too, okay? And the thing that I actually, like, it hurt to me was that when I was gonna go out and cast black male actors, I thought all black guys can rap. Like, that's gonna be no problem. And then when in the audition, I just realized I'm an idiot, you know? Nobody could rap. Yeah, so there's a stereotype, and I just didn't realize I had that in me, right? And it wasn't until Jackie walked through the door, and there's two things going on. Jackie could rap, but he had to audition doing all the big T fat shaming jokes in the beginning. And everyone else that did it, it just sounded mean. Like there was no charm to it. You hated this guy. But here's the thing about Jackie, he's so charming, right? When he rapped, you know, here's the thing about Jackie that you don't know about. In Hollywood, fuck Leo DiCaprio, this is the one that gets all the ladies. Like all the ladies go for Jackie. And so when he was rapping all the fat jokes, he was so charming. I was like, this dude's actually seducing me, and I'm like, that's a great Ben Drake. So anyway, that's how he got the part. And then Caleb, on the other hand, the funny thing was, all actors want to be musicians, right? And most musicians want to be actors, right? So when I passed out the script to Hollywood, I thought, okay, I'm going to get my choice of young white male actors, because they all want to be rappers. Every fucking white dude wants to be black at the end of the day, right? So what I realized is that all the agents were like, yeah, send it to me. My guy really wants to see it. My guy really wants to read it. And what happens is that every one of them turned it down after reading the script because of the things that Adam has to say, the N-word, the F-word, all the crazy shit that you actually say in battle rap. And the other thing that was interesting is that he's not clearly a hero. It might actually be the birth of a villain by the end of the movie, you know? And so like, what I realized that a lot of these actors that are young and male, they're not really actors. They're just branding people. They're just waiting and biding their time to put on a superhero cape and make a lot of money. You can't do that when you're doing this. Now Caleb is actually from the Disney Channel. Do you know that? Like, he actually is. He does the show called Austin and Ally, and he's got 1 million Twitter followers, and he's got a lot of like little teenage girls that love him. So when he said he wanted to do this movie, and he had an amazing audition. By the way, he's the worst rapper in the room by far. You know, I told him, "Are you sure you want to do this? Because you're going to say some nasty stuff." He goes, "I'm an actor, and I believe in the script, and that's what I do. I'm an actor." And so Caleb Worthy will never work for Disney again.
That was pretty gangster, because most people that are doing the clean stuff won't come and do something like this. So that was pretty gangster of you to even put your career on the line and do that. Battle rap, what did you guys know about battle rap before you actually did the movie? And what research did you have to do? Did you rely on these guys, Lux and Arsenal and Hollow and them?
I definitely didn't know too much about battle rap, like how hard it was or everything. But if it wasn't literally for YouTube to do all the research, and luckily I had a cousin who knew every battle rapper in the world, so he helped me out on like researching how Loaded Lux, Hollow the Dunn, DNA, who was in here today, who else was it? Pat Stay, everybody in there. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't know how deep to go in depth to go be a battle rapper, like how they move around, how they get in each other's face, how they telling a story, like poetry. It's like it was so much, but we had to learn and we did the work, and hopefully, like at the end of the day, I hope we did y'all justice, you know. But that's the research that
I think it's pretty clear I was born to be a battle rapper from the looks of me.
Sounds just like the movie.
But no, I was, as Joe said, I was like the worst battle rapper in the world. But it's because of all the battle rappers that we worked with, including this guy right here, that I was able to learn how to rap, because they worked with me nonstop, making sure for the 2 months leading up to it, I was working nonstop with people like Roan and Disaster and Dumbfound and Kid Twist and Loaded and Lux and Hollow and all these amazing battle rappers that I look up to. And they taught me how to rap. And they sometimes I had not very good days because I was not good at it at the beginning, but they didn't stop, and I really appreciate that because it meant a lot. Matt, I can't freestyle at all.
Who wrote for you and for you? Was it actual battle rappers that did it, or talk to me about that?
Kid Twist, yeah. Yeah, he wrote the script, he wrote all of our raps. I think you probably talk about this more.
Well, Kid Twist wrote most of the raps, but when Lux and Hollow and any of the real rappers show up, they're writing their own lines.
Well, I figured that about them.
Yeah, I mean, I remember like when I sent it to Hollow, and I thought the raps were pretty good, and Hollow was like, I can't say this shit. So he had to rewrite it. So him and Lux rewrote the whole thing. In fact, the funny thing is, look, reality is, my biggest fear was when Lux and Hollow did their 2-on-2 versus that they would win, which they did. You know, like, it was just impossible. That's why you see me like putting gunshots and special effects and all that shit. I had to do whatever I could to distract the fact that these guys were losing on screen.
So good.
Now, y'all had this guy in there. Is your acting debut? First time, other than videos and stuff like that? Then Mike gonna ask you guys a question here.
First time?
Yeah. You had to transition from the acting. Like, I watched you as you were on screen. I'm like, as Lux acting, boom, boom, boom. Then when you start battling, it was like that was Lux mode.
Yeah.
Before you started battling, you was just some other guy to me. Okay? It wasn't the looks that I talk to on a regular basis. You know what I mean? When you got that mic and you got on that stage, it was different.
Yeah.
How was it for you? And you did the 2-on-2 with Hollow. So,
Oh man, great experience. I got to learn so much about Hollow, you know what I mean, and figuring out that mental patterns, you know what I mean, as a writer, especially in our field, you know what I mean, everybody has their own mechanics and how they go through with creating, and found certain similarities, you know what I mean, but outside of just the art, as a person, you know what I mean, so I want to definitely thank Joseph Kahn and Kid Twist, man, for the opportunity, you know what I mean, and what Caleb and Jackie did, which is, you know, bringing that part across, because not to switch, but that part, the scene, that battle, like when y'all battling, like, because I kind of caught that almost a little bit like when I had the battle clips, it's like that, you know what I mean? So hitting close to home in those spaces that you have to venture in to just to, you know, give the insight to the viewer or the listener is, you know, how, you know, candid those spaces be, and it was great to see that, and for people to feel like it's the first time, you know, me seeing it, but to hear people like around, I'm hearing people when that scene came up. You know, it got some tense in here. Everybody was saying, "Oh my goodness, you can say that? How is he saying that?" And that's the realism of everything that's actually going on in the climate that we're in. I think everything is so up in your face right now, and this is definitely on time. Because we have to weather this storm as well, with, you know, facing those realisms that we all share. And it's good that, you know, battle rap shows your shortcomings. And it shows that we all have transitions that we need to make to get, you know, better spaces of ourselves. But it was just great to see that. And for people to bear witness to what's going on internally as we create this art, the day-to-day life, how it ends up in the art and everything you're going through. So I think, especially that scene, man, that was, man, I appreciate that.
who wrote this stuff for you? Did you write Joseph? Just fucking with you.
Yeah, got to be. The script definitely.
In the house, DNA and NWX in the house, Organics in the house, Nakaya's in the house, man. We got a big turnout. A big turnout, man, for the culture, man, and this was a good thing that you did. You did a lot of screenings. Tell me all the screenings that you did and how well have the people received it?
Okay, so when we first made this movie, we sent it to all the film festivals, and every one of them turned us down. Like Sundance turned us down, and the notes we got, like literally all the major ones kept turning it down because people didn't really know what to think about the movie itself, because it's not an easy movie to watch. You know, essentially the villain wins. You know, and it has a lot of offensive language and in-your-face stuff going on. It's kind of a brutal movie to watch, but yet at the same time, like, I think when these programmers were watching the movie, they didn't know what the audience would do during these scenes. And everybody thought it would just come off as racist, you know? And look, I'm an Asian dude, there's a ton of Asian jokes in here, and I knew that it would play. But anyways, when we finally got it to Midnight Madness, not only did it play, everyone laughed and they were in the right places and got offended at the right places. We won the audience award there. Then we played another film festival, we won the audience award there. Then we played another film festival, won audience award. Kept winning audience awards. And then the reviews started coming in, it was all super positive. And I think it kind of shocked people. Because I think people that don't watch battle rap, which is the vast majority of the world, they don't really know the culture. They don't know there's an actual space where that sort of confrontation is actually accepted within the context of the rules and the agreement of two gladiators going against each other. And that was an eye-opening experience, I think, for a lot of people in Hollywood.
Just to add to that real quick, cutting through all the vulgarness and everything that's derogatory on the surface of battle rap, it's still art. Like, it's still a science to the process that I'm glad that people could see that, and that's showcased in this film. How he had to go through everything to just staying up. Like when you was pacing in the apartment and just getting ideas of everything. Oh my goodness, this is real life. Like, this is what I'm witnessing. A commercial come on, something, and then it just spills into the art. So I just always want people to always pay attention to the sciences of things, and I think that's how we best understand each other's cultures and having empathy with one another. So, you know, like, yeah.
I'm I'm just really excited for people to really discover the sport and art. You know, like, and I don't think that the general public quite understands what an incredible art form it is, and how difficult it is, and how much the people that do it sacrifice.
When he was explaining in the movie, trying to explain to his girlfriend, like, I'm in the events, that actually happens. You have guys that bring their girlfriends, and you can see them like, yeah, man, he said this and that meant this, and you know, when he was doing that, it kind of like, you know, resonated, I guess, with a lot of people. I bet you when they were watching it, you know what I mean, because he was explaining it. So, you know, how many more of these do you have? More screenings you have?
I think this is the second to last one. We have one in Milwaukee, and it opens on November 2nd, this weekend, Friday. And hopefully, you know, you'll bring your friends and watch it again and tell people about it.
Well, we had a lot of people here that left. I just noticed you had a lot of battle rappers here. They already left. Was this the most battle rap audience you had since you've been doing the tour?
Yeah, this is the scariest screening I've ever had in my life.
And it's New York, right?
Yeah, it's New York, and it's the mecca of battle rap, and you got some legit people here, so that was scary as hell.
We got a question? Well, Tupac wasn't doing the battle rap, and the rap that you see is different.
Let me help you out, Mama. Battle rap is the competition,
Right.
and hip hop rap is the lifestyle that you hear on the radio today. Tupac was hip hop. Battle rap is the competition.
sport, yeah.
Verbal competition, what you just said. Carry on.
Joseph Kahn?
She asked, what did Eminem contribute? He didn't put the money up. I put the money up. This is all my money.
Talk that gangster shit. Talk that gangster shit. Let him go. Let him go.
Nobody put $1 in this except me. But I mean, I took loans out, so people theoretically put in money, but I'm responsible for it all. No, Eminem was a creative consultant. I sent him the script earlier. He gave me some advice about battle rap and like opinions of people he liked. He actually mentioned Lux. And then, you know, I made the movie, but I didn't tell anybody that Eminem could be involved in it, because, look, if I went around town in Hollywood and said, here's a battle rap movie, Eminem may be part of it, like, that dude would just leave. He would say, fuck you, Joseph, what are you doing with my name? So I made the movie, and then I showed it to him, then he loved it, he had some notes, and he came on board as producer, and then helped me wrap it up with, like, music and soundtrack and editing notes. I mean, he's been a good creative partner.
Slave Sybil?
Yo, there's gonna be a sequel, and if so, it should be on the East Coast.
Yeah, you know what? This is the first time I've ever said anything like this, but Twist and I have actually mapped out 10 episodes of a TV show that takes place with a lot more battle rap. So there's a lot of fucking room for a lot of more battle rappers to tell their stories in it. If we do it.
Wait, 7, look me up, I want in.
Last question. He wants us to wrap up. The consultants. Did you take a lot of direction from Lux and Hollow and my Poison Pins in the building? Did I mention that? He was in the movie also. Did you take a lot of direction? Did these guys say, hold up, nah, that's not right, do it this way?
100%, 100%. And in fact, I would actually say that when Lux and Hollow were battling the two characters, they were giving them tips on how to beat them. These are the things they would do. And they came up with these schemes and, you know, like the chain thing with the hair and all that stuff. That was all them, like actually directing them. So yeah, absolutely, the battle rappers kind of directed themselves.
Good movie, and you got golden footage. This guy and Hollow doing a 2-on-2. Gold.
I just want to say, again, thank you so much to all the battlers who helped me out and helped out this film. It meant the world to me. You guys they're going to look back in history and say that these battle rappers right now are the modern day poets. And I just look up to all of you guys, so thank you guys so much. You guys are amazing.
Joseph, Caleb, Jackie, Lux, Swave Seba, Bodied.
Yeah.
You heard.